the Bible presents a fascinating puzzle. In Genesis, mysterious figures called the Nephilim are linked to a world so corrupt that God sends a great flood to cleanse it. But after the flood, Israelite spies in Canaan report finding giants, the sons of Anak, who they claim come from the Nephilim. If the flood wiped out everything, how did they return? Did a supernatural event happen twice? Or did a hidden corruption survive the flood on Noah's Ark? When spies later report seeing Nephilim in the Promised Land, it creates a paradox. While the spies' report might be an exaggeration born of fear, the text specifically mentions them, forcing us to ask, where did these post-flood giants come from? The first theory suggests the giants in Canaan were the result of a new supernatural event. This idea comes from a phrase in Genesis 6:4, which says the Nephilim were on the earth in those days and also afterward. Proponents believe afterward refers to the post-flood world, implying that a second group of fallen angels repeated the original transgression. This would explain the reappearance of giant clans without contradicting the totality of the flood. However, many scholars view this phrase as a literary note rather than a literal second event. The second, more unsettling theory is that the giant trait was carried through the flood on the ark itself. While the Bible calls Noah blameless in his generations, it says nothing about the lineage of his sons' wives. This speculative theory asks, what if one of these women carried an ancestral trait from a distant Nephilim forerunner? This argument from silence suggests a corruption passed through Noah's son Ham to his descendants in Canaan, eventually re-emerging as the giant clans. So, how did the Nephilim bloodline survive? The Bible doesn't give a clear answer, leaving us with two main interpretations: a second supernatural incursion or a hidden ancestral flaw that survived on the ark. Which theory seems more plausible to you? Let us know in the comments. Regardless of their origin, the Bible describes a grim resolution. The Israelites were commanded to utterly destroy the inhabitants of Canaan, a command that some interpreters believe was meant to finally cleanse the land of the giant clans. While the spies may have exaggerated, the existence of giants like the Anakim is affirmed elsewhere in the Old Testament. Their reappearance is confirmed, but the how remains a biblical mystery. If you enjoyed this exploration, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next video.